Hello, good afternoon. Parents who lose a child in Jersey will now be entitled to 2 weeks of paid bereavement leave. The change gives them legal protection for the first time. Before this, it was left for employers to decide. Well, those who've been through it say this is long overdue.
The fact that no company had to give any sort of leave if you lose a loved one, especially a child, is monstrous, really. So the fact that Jersey have finally got into gear and at least allowing 2 weeks now, I think is fantastic.
Campaigners are pushing for more clarity from Jersey's government on proposed changes to its public health law. Dozens have been demonstrating in the Royal Square this morning, ahead of the consultation period ending tomorrow. They say it's difficult for islanders to have their say on something they know very little about.
We want them to understand that we want more transparency. We want things to be explained in a simple to understand way. The public consultation document is so difficult to understand. It's difficult to know whether you're answering yes or no to an answer. So more transparency, more truth, and also individual accountability.
Meanwhile, islanders are being invited to a frank and open discussion on Jersey's population growth. They're being asked what they think policy should look like before it's published later this year. The newly elected constable of St Clements in Jersey says he's got big shoes to fill. Marcus Troy won 77% of votes cast at yesterday's by-election. He'll be officially sworn in tomorrow, succeeding Constable Len Norman, who died last month.
I can't be Len Norman. I can't be. There are big boots to fill, but I can follow in his footsteps. And we have to remember also that we're here today because a lady of the parish has lost her husband, and Len was very dear to this parish.
And finally, this lunchtime, students from Guernsey's School of Popular Music will be busking in St Peter Port today. Hundreds of performers are showing off their skills as part of the Street Festival celebrations.
We need to encourage footfall into town. We need to support our local artists. They've had a tough time over the last 18 months. Some of them haven't had work at all. We need to just support everybody locally while we can, and we can at the moment, so come into town.
It's time for a check on the weather forecast now. Here's Sophie.
Making the most of the day. ITV Channel Islands weather. Sponsored by Shaw. Mobile, broadband and home phone.
Good afternoon. We've got some very strong winds on the cards this evening. There's a system that's now been named as Storm Everett, which is going to move across Cornwall and the United Kingdom, but bring very strong winds mid-channel. There is an orange wind warning in force. Across the land, about a force 6 or 7, so anything that may get blown away, I'd tie it down this afternoon. But all of that system moves away throughout the course of the day tomorrow. So actually, we have a further respite. It's just during the hours of darkness, really. But today it is a bit windy out there. The wind's coming in from the west, temperatures hovering around 20 degrees and a UV index of 6 or 7. You can see those showers just starting to push through ahead of that low pressure cell, but we will see a little bit of rainfall tonight, a millimetre or 2. Really our focus though is on the very strong winds, force 6 or 7 for Jersey and Guernsey, possibly gale force 8 just to the north of Alderney. The strongest of the winds reserved for mid-channel. And as we head into tomorrow, we continue to see this mixture of sunshine and showers. The showers will blow through very quickly, particularly in the morning. Into the afternoon, the very end of the day, the winds will start to ease, but there'll also be some lovely sunshine to enjoy. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.
ITV Channel Islands weather. Sponsored by Shaw.
Well, that's all from me. Jess and Claire will be back at 6. Until then, there's more online, itv.com/channel. Take care. Bye-bye.